Actually, I'm very excited about this. It's a big news for me, and also I think it's a great recognition for my research group at Cornell. So as I mentioned, I have had the opportunity to work with, quite a few great students, great colleagues at Cornell, and also, wonderful mentors and collaborators all around the world. So I think this award is also a big credit to them, and I want to thank them all. My research is broadly in the area of information theory and wireless communications. And in order to explain the problems I want to solve, first I want to tell you the challenge that we are facing, in today's world. So if you think about our society, it's becoming more and more mobile, which means that, all people, you and I, we want to access information on the move, everywhere, without just going to the office, logging in and get information. And the information we are talking about is going to be massive amount of information. Now this is going to pose a big challenge to the communication infrastructure that we have, especially the wireless infrastructure, because that's the only way that we can access information. And the truth of the matter is that our current infrastructure can't even support 1/10 of the predicted information requirement for this future mobile world. So now the question is, how should we solve this problem? So that's the challenge that my research group tries to address. And the main idea we are pushing for is that we want to go from current networks, which are based on centralized design and having infrastructures, to something which is organically grown, or some sort of ad hoc network in which which is based on local coordination between the nodes, local communication, and exploiting cooperation between all the nodes, which can nodes in the proximity of each other, or the users in the proximity of each other, talking with each other and passing information. So that's what we are planning to do. And in terms of societal impact, which is a great question, to me we are just gonna build the infrastructure which can potentially enable many possibilities. What is gonna be used for? I think future is gonna surprise us. But just imagine having a social network which is based on humans connecting to each other seamlessly, based on the proximity that they are connected to each other. So I think the possibilities are endless. I think one of the main reasons was the great students and great faculty at Cornell, especially the ECE department. So in my opinion, one of the main joys of being a faculty is to have the opportunity to work with the students that can surprise you. And what do I mean by that? Like having undergrads that in classroom ask questions that will make you think, or having grad students and in research discussions come up with answers that you couldn't predict. And this is the main joy that I can see. And I should say that at Cornell we have quite a few of those students, and I have several of those in my classroom, in my research group, and I'm really happy to work with them. I also like living in Ithaca and raising my 5-month-old daughter here, so that's another reason.